Today I'm gonna be talking about updates on what's going on in Graffiti University Comics. Shout out to everybody who've been inboxing me, emailing me, giving me good feedback on the stuff that I do in the community. Shout out to all those people who support and buy my books all over the world. Today we're gonna be talking about a lot of different things in Graffiti University Comics, right? One thing I want to talk about mainly is the North Park comic book that I've been working on for about a year now. I'm gonna give y'all an update on that. Still got a lot, maybe a good 6 months, something like maybe 6 to 8 months to continue on with the North Park comic book series. But I've been in the lab really working hard. I've been working night and day on this North Park comic book, to kind of like give y'all where I'm at on it, um, to give an update to those who don't know what I've been doing with the North Park comic book series. Um, I drew all the painting, all the artwork. It's been drawn. The manuscript is done. The illustration and InDesign, as far as making it into a design comic book, the outlining of the drawings that's done. Where I'm at now, I'm currently working on the front and back cover of North Park comic book series. It's gonna be a good book. Like I said, I've been really putting a lot of work in with it. It's a good book. It's for those who don't know, it's a fiction book. It's a make-believe book based on New York. It's an animal book. If you all want to check out some of the North Park comic books, my latest book that I published maybe a year or two ago is called Real Friends North Park Zane comic book. It's available at Amazon.com. What else? The other North Park comic book series books. I do have a North Park alphabet coloring book. I got a North Park. How you doing? Who is that? Slushy. What's up? I don't know how to really work the chat, but like I said, I got a North Park comic book alphabet A and B coloring books. They're available also on Amazon.com. I published those maybe 3-4 years ago. They're good books. A lot of my art and design. It's an alphabet book where it's different letters where you can color, you can design, things like that. But like I said, I'm currently working on North Park comic book series. It's been, like I said, it's been like going on maybe 15 months that I've been drawing and painting and designing this comic book. It's going to be a very good book. Got a good storyline. I can't wait for y'all to see it, for it to be available to purchase. I still got a lot of work to go on with this comic book. But now we're gonna move on to what's else going on in Graffiti University Comics world. Far as let me see, I got another coloring book based off my life. I'm working on it. I'm not that far on it, but I am. The manuscript is done. What else? All the drawing is almost done. That's where I'm currently at now. I'm working on all the illustration drawing. I haven't finished. I probably got maybe another month and a half to continue drawing on the storyline. Because like I said, it's a lot of work. Once you write the manuscript, once you get the manuscript down, you have to go back and draw the different scenes of the manuscript that you drew, as far as creating the world, the environment, the characters, the personalities, the way they look, and things like that. So that's a lot of work in itself as well. But I'm gonna say 2027 is when that book gonna come out. but it's also going to be a good book. As far as my my series that's playing now, as far as the W.B.C. True Story series based off my life, been getting a lot of feedback. A lot of people been telling me that it's very, very interesting, very entertaining. It's my life. I don't never create content or tell my story to glorify the lifestyles of the streets. What I strive to do with my art, with my lifestyle, with the story that I created this content off of, I created so the youth, not just the youth, I created for anybody to look at my life, and if they can learn from my life, if they can understand the suffering and the pain that I went through in my life, I did my job. And if it turned them away from the streets and and make them change their life and go the other way, I did my life story. My life story is for that purpose. It's a blueprint for the youth. If they want to get in the lifestyle of the streets, if they want to hustle, gang bang, rob, steal, go to prison, do time, one thing I'm trying to do is stop them from doing that. So if y'all haven't checked out my latest content, W.B.C. True Story, it's gonna be dropping all summer. It's based off my life, and if you can learn from my lifestyle, and if you can learn it, not only that, if you know somebody that's in that lifestyle of the streets, right? Share my story with them, so maybe they wanna change their ways. Maybe they wanna think twice about wanna hang in the streets. That's the whole purpose of Graffiti University Comics. Because I want to touch the world. I know for a fact that the creator saved my life for this purpose. And and I made a promise to the creator that one day, if he helped me come out of this hell that I was in, that I was gonna share my story to help the world, to teach the world through my platform, through my experience in art, through life, that they can learn a better way. As far as One Eye Television, I got some new projects that I'm brainstorming on. The One Eye Television, for those who don't know, that's like a TV station that I have that air on TV. Where, like I said, some of, like my W.B.C. series is airing on in New York. In New York, they have stations like Verizon and Spectrum. So my TV show is aired on those shows on TV, and also on, like, I use it on YouTube as well. But like I said, my shows are One Eye Television. If you want to look up One Eye Television, it's on community media si.org. It's a TV station that airs my show on, like I said, Spectrum and Verizon is where I air my show, to tell my show about what I'm doing in the world. So with that, say, yo, I like and subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks. Other than that, yo, I'm glad y'all was able to come. I just wanted, like I said, give a quick update on what's going on at Graffiti University Comics World, and let you all know, if y'all know anyone that's struggling on drugs, struggling in the streets of life, mental health, depression, sadness, just struggling in life, period. Never make fun of those type of people. Always try to help them, because one thing I know about life, right? Everybody got somebody in their family either struggling from depression, sadness, drug addiction, homelessness. So instead of judging them or trying to make fun of them, try to be an assistance to them. And yes, it is true, some people don't want help. You can't help them until they want the help for themselves. But one thing I knew in my time of deep depression or sadness or homelessness or in jail at a low point in my life, one thing that I remembered when I was going through those phases of my life, I remembered the people who didn't switch up on me. I remembered the people who didn't mistreat me. And I also remembered the people who mistreated me. So keep that in mind. Thank y'all for coming back to Graffiti University Comics. See y'all next time. Y'all have a great day. One.